Hello, my dear family members. Today we are going to discuss a coding questions of Cognizant which was asked recently in the recent drive. As you know, for cluster 1, the Java, HTML, CSS, JavaScript and SQL are important. And for cluster 2, Python, SQL and cloud computing are important, right? So prepare accordingly. As we have been solving Java, Python, SQL questions of CTS from the very beginning, now we will discuss a HTML, CSS, JavaScript coding questions which may be asked and which can be asked in the upcoming exam, right? So let's see the question. So the question is regarding to-do list application. So you are tasked with creating a simple to-do list application. Users should be able to add, mark as complete and remove task. Okay. So your objectives are create a form to add new tasks. So here is, as you can see, in the expected output. So here is the input field for adding new task, and this is the button for adding task. Okay. Then display the task in the list with the checkboxes to mark them as complete. Okay. So the task will be displayed in the next line, and you have to have a status like completed or not completed. Okay. Then implement functionality to remove task from the list. Okay. So there will be a functionality to remove the task. Okay. And style the completed task differently. Okay. So the task is very simple. So this task will be completed using only HTML part. Okay. So you have to create a form, then create an input field, then add a button, then you have to create a list item or another list to store all the tasks. Okay. So I hope you understood. Then add event using JavaScript and add style using CSS. So I hope you understood the task, right? So if you understood, then please solve the problem by yourself and give the answer in the comment section. And if you can't solve, then please watch further. Okay. And as you can see, this problem is from our prime materials, and this type of problem are being asked in these days, right? So if you want the prime materials of Cognizant, in which I have included all the HTML, CSS, JavaScript codes by Java code, Python code, and cloud computing codes as well, and all the SQL codes, right? So if you want, then please knock me at my Insta ID, instagram.com/tekno.ef. You will get it, and be mindful, this is paid. Okay. And this is very affordable. Okay. So I hope you will get that. So let's see the solutions. As you can see, I have written the code in VS Code. You can use any other editor. Okay. So at first I have written the title like to-do list. You can use any other title. Okay. So this is not mandatory. And then I am writing the form. I'm creating the form, right? And with the ID task form, then I'm creating the input field with the ID task input type text, and then I'm writing the placeholder as enter new task, and this must be this is compulsory to write any task. Okay. That's why I'm giving required. Okay. Then I'm creating a button for adding task like type is equal to submit, and add task is the this is the text which will be shown at the button. Okay. And then I'm closing the form, and then I'm creating an unordered list with the ID task list, in which I will add all the list item. I'll add all the task, right? And those will be added through JavaScript. Okay. So now what I'll do, I'll write CSS. Okay. So as you can see, the form is having the ID with task form, and this is the ID of input like task input, and the ID of another list is task list. Okay. So just remember this. One thing to remember, that I'm writing whole code in only one file, like inside exam.html, but inside exam you will get total 3 files, .html, .css and .javascript, I mean .js. So you have to import the .css and .js file inside your HTML file. Okay, nothing else. So here I am just writing the CSS code inside the style tag, and the JavaScript code inside the script tag. Okay, nothing else. So I'm giving the font to the whole body like Arial and sensitive. Then I am giving margin to the form like 20 pixel in the bottom, and I'm tagging the another list and giving the list style none to remove all the if you don't give list style none, then all the another list will be coming in the form of like bullet or any other form, right? So you have to remove the bullets. So for that we are writing list style none. Okay. So li we are tagging the list item. When we will add the list using JavaScript, then this will be reflected. Okay, so padding 10 pixel, and background color will be this, margin bottom, display flex, justify content, and all the elements will be in the middle. So I hope you understood. And then li.completed, I am coming this here after JavaScript, because this will be created using JavaScript. Okay, then we are giving style to the button tag, like background color is this, border, cursor, padding, this. Okay, nothing else. So I hope you understood. Let's go to the JavaScript code, where the students mainly get stuck. Okay, so we are writing the JavaScript code inside script tag, and as you can see, we have to write this inside the body tag. Okay, okay, so at first we are getting the id of the task, I mean getting the id of form, like task form. So document.getElement by id, we are getting the task form id, like we are going to do something with the form. Okay, then we are creating an event, and like submit comma function event, and then we are creating a variable like task text, in which will store the text which is written by the, which is added by the user as a form of task. Okay, so we are getting that input using this document.getAlien by id, and we are tagging the task input, we are targeting this task input, and then dot value, we are getting the value of the text whatever he had added, like to-do list. So he can play, he can go hang around. Okay, so if he has written hanging, okay, so the hanging will be stored here in the task text variable. Okay, now we are calling a function add task, and that task in the form of arguments. Okay, then we are creating, we are nullifying, I mean we are removing the text from the task input field. Okay, so in this, like document.getElement by id, and we are targeting this task input, then dot value is equal to null, I mean dot value is equal to empty. So this way we are removing the text from the task input field. Then the function which we have called here, we are implementing here. So let's see. So as you can see, we are creating the add task function with an argument, like the text argument. Then we are creating a variable in which we are getting the id, like document.getElement by id task list. So this task list will be stored inside this task list. Then we are creating li, I mean list item inside this ul, right? So constant li is equal to document.createElement li. Then we are creating the li tag inside another list. Okay, then we are writing li dot inner text is equal to task text, and this is the same task text. Okay, that means the task will be stored in the form of list inside another list in this way. Okay, so I hope you understood. Then we are creating a variable like complete button. So if the task is completed, so we have to write complete, right? So that's why we are creating a button, right? So constant complete button, this is the variable, and is equal to document.createElement button. Okay, so here we created a list item, and here we are creating a button item. Okay, so button element. Okay, then we are writing the text which will be shown in the button. So complete button dot inner text is equal to what? Complete. So this will be shown at the button. So we'll create an event on complete button, like when it will be clicked, then this will happen. li.classlist.toggle completed. Okay, so that means the list item will be having completed class after this is clicked. Okay, before before clicking on complete, there will be no class inside list item, but after clicking on that, there will be a class named completed, and this completed class is tagged here, right? So li.completed. So this will be triggered like text decoration is equal to line through. So there will be line created through the text. Okay, that means this is completed, so we have written this. Okay, so I hope you understood. Then what we are doing, that we are creating a remove button. So constant remove button, this is the variable. Then document.createElement, and we are creating a button again, and we are giving the name of the button, that is remove button.inner text is equal to remove, and remove button, this is the remove button. So remove button dot event listener. So we are creating an event for this as well. So when it will be clicked, Then the task list dot remove child. So task list is what? Task list is the parent class, right? Inside, sorry, task list is the parent ID, and this is the parent tag UL, in which inside this the list item are the child elements, and we have to delete that list item. That means the task, right? So task list dot remove child li. Okay, so this will be deleted, and then li dot append child complete button, li dot append child remove button, and task list dot append child li. And we are closing the function curly braces and the script as well. So I hope you understood. Let's see the output, if this is giving proper output or not. Okay, so this is the UI whatever we have created. Okay, so let's say I am creating the task at first meet. Okay, so meeting. Okay, so add task, then the task is added like this: meeting complete and remove. Okay, then we are creating another event. Let's say another task, let's say write. Okay, writing, and we are writing, then this is added. Okay, so if I want to give this status like completed, then I'll write completed. So as you can see, there is a line through the text whatever we have created inside the CSS. Okay, and if you want to remove this, let's say if we want to remove this, so just click on the remove and this will be removed. So after clicking on the remove, the list item is being removed actually. Okay, and if you click on remove, then this item also removed. Okay, so I hope you understood, right? So if you understood, then please like, share and subscribe. And if you want the source code, then join our telegram channel t.me/ubkanna. You will get it. And if you want the prime materials, right, so as you can see, this is the prime materials of us, where we have uploaded many codes like this. So if you want, then please join our telegram channel, and please DM me at my Insta ID, instagram.com/tekno.ef. I will try to assist you. Okay. Hello, my dear family members. Are you preparing for a coding interview or placement? Or perhaps you are using AI generated code in your final year project? What if I told you that your code might have AI generated bugs that you can't even spot? Let's be real. In today's tech world, knowing how to work with AI is one thing, but knowing how to spot its mistakes, that's next level. Imagine you have just coded a project for your portfolio and you are feeling pretty good about it. But there's a catch. Some of the code it's generated by AI. And guess what? AI code isn't always as clean as it seems. Outdated libraries, memory leaks, and databases that no longer exist can all hide in AI generated code. So, how do you spot them? This is where AI Detector Pro Code comes into the picture. It's a tool designed for people just like you, featured software developers and engineers. Whether you are coding in C#, Java, Python, JavaScript, or PHP, AI Detector Code Pro helps you quickly pinpoint which parts of your code were generated by AI. So, why should you care? Well, as you prepare for placement or internships or startups, you need to prove that you can write clean and efficient code. AI generated code can be buggy, and sometimes if you can't spot those bugs, they might cost you your job opportunity. By using AI Detector Code Pro, you will have the edge to quickly spot those problem areas and fix them fast, ensuring that your code stands out for all the right reasons. Let's dive into a quick demo using some real Java code. We have a mix of human written code and AI generated code. Watch how AI Detector Pro Code flags the AI generated lines. This helps you understand where to focus your energy so you don't waste time troubleshooting non-issues in human written code. Now click on register and enter your name, email address, passwords, confirm passwords and basic details, then hit on the register button. Here just verify the mail and you will be navigated to the dashboard. Now click on new AI scan. At first let's check an AI generated code. So I have that already copied. So paste it here. Select your preferred language as you wish. I am choosing Java and click on analyze and see. Amazing, right? It detects like a police. It's telling, hey, it is not your own code, write your own math. So you have to be mindful about that. Now let's check a code written by human. So I have already copied that. So paste it here and analyze. See, it's telling you are good to go. It can give you full overview which portion is suspicious and which are fully AI written. So here's the real deal when you can spot AI bugs before they even reach your final year project or code submission. You are showcasing your attention to detail and problem solving skills. These two qualities every tech recruiter looks for. Plus, fewer revisions mean you can move on to your next project faster, leaving a solid impression on recruiters. Whether you are working on a personal project or preparing for a technical interview, you need to show that you can write clean, human level code that's ready for real world challenges. AI Detector Code Pro isn't just a tool, it's like a cheat code for mastering your coding quality before you submit your work. It's perfect for students, fresh grads, anyone preparing for interviews, or a small business. So, are you ready to level up your coding game? Whether it's for a placement test, a coding project, or your next startup, AI Detector Code Pro gives you the tools to spot those AI generated bugs quickly and with precision. Don't let your code be the reason you miss out on an opportunity. So, click the link below to try it out now. Thank you. So the first question is regarding this. As you can see, the question heading is HTML, CSS, JavaScript. And let's say you were given 10 MCQ questions from HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay. And you will be most probably, let's say 10 questions. So you will be given total 6 to 7 questions from the code snippet. That means you'll be shown some code snippets and you have to opt the right output. Okay. So most probably 70% questions will be from uh, code snippet and you will have to opt the output. Here the code is in JavaScript, so maybe the code can be in CSS or HTML. Okay, you have to opt the right answer. Okay, so in this case, as you can see, this is the MCQ questions from HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, so this is what most probably you will get, but there is one scenario you can get HTML, CSS, JavaScript coding as well, because in the latest drive they are getting MCQ, but some previous slots they were having coding questions. Okay, so let's say they have assigned some task. Let's say one task is this is a web page and inside there is a button. So if any user click on the button, then they will have one prompt having some uh, let's say having some messages, having some toast messages, having some colors, background colors, etc, etc. So they can mention this, so you have to write code for this. So this is how you have to write HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, so this may happen, but this is also worst case scenario. Okay, so be prepared for the mainly MCQs. So this will be, I think, working, this will work for you. Okay, so as you can see, as we have observed that the most of the questions will be from code snippet. So I will share some code snippet based questions from HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So let's start with the first question. So the question I have shown to you, that was a quiz question for you. So please start solving the question by yourself. Then let me know if you can't. Okay. So this is the first question. So this is the code snippet. Okay, this inside the paragraph tag there is ID result, and inside script tag there is a array variable initialized to 1 to 3, and again reinitialized I mean one value is added like 4, and this syntax is written. So what will be the output? Okay, so I hope you have basic understanding about JavaScript. Still, if you have any knowledge about coding, then you can solve this problem. Okay, so let me just take the pen and show you the solution. Okay, so in this case, what will be the solution? So as you can see, var array is equal to 1 to 3. Here the size or the length of the array is 3. Okay, 0 1 2 is the index, but the array length is 3. Okay, so at the index 3 they are again adding one value, that is 4. Okay, they are adding one value 4 here. Okay, so the length of the array will be increased to 4. Okay, 1 2 3 4. Okay, so Here documents.getElement by id result, as of now they are trying to manipulate this paragraph with the id result. Okay, so as of now they are just they got the control of this paragraph. Okay, they got the control of the paragraph. They are going to do something with the paragraph with the id result. Okay, as of now. Then inner HTML, using this syntax, they're adding values. They're adding values to this paragraph. They're adding values to the paragraph. Okay. Whatever here you will write, this will be populated here. This will be populated here. Okay. So in this case, array.length is the 4. Array.length is 4. So this will be populated here 4. Okay. So output should be 4. Okay. So let me show it. So let me just copy it and let me show you the real time scenario. Sorry. So as you can see, I have written this. Okay. So let me just cut it and let me write it. Materials. Okay, yes guys, if you want the materials where I have included all the recent HTML CSS JavaScript questions, also coding questions with all MCQs mocks. Okay, so if you want, then please DM me at my Insta ID instagram.com/tekno.af. This is paid but very affordable. Okay, so this just cost 69 rupees, and if you can just pay 69 rupees using the UPI ID given in the description box and send me the screenshot. I'll share immediately. Okay, so let me save it and let me show okay, so as you can see, materials is populated here. Okay, that means inside the paragraph tag, what will be written, that will be shown in the UI. Okay, that will be shown in the UI. But here, if we write this document.getElement by id result, if we fetch this, if we get control this, okay, get off the control of this, and we are writing in our HTML, that means we are modifying these values. Okay, so materials will be removed and this array.length 4 will be overridden. Okay, so let me save it, and as you can see, materials is removed and 4 is there. Okay, so that means if we write anything here, that will be populated here. Okay, let me show you, like anything, subscribe. Okay, so this will be populated here. Okay, so it is overriding these values. Okay, so I hope you understood. Okay guys, please subscribe. Okay, so I hope you understood. So the next question is regarding what? The next question is regarding JavaScript code as well. So the question is almost same. The ID is demo, having the paragraph tag. Then inside the script tag, the A is 5, B is 5, but 5 is a string. So inner.html is equal to A is equal to 5. Sorry, B. So is it true, false, undefined, or error? So what will be the correct answer? So let me share you something. So the main funda here, that is triple equal. Okay. So in JavaScript, let's say if you have given JavaScript as a skill set in your resume, then be ready with this question, that what is the difference between double equal, and this triple equal. So what is the difference? So the difference is double equal is like loose loose comparison. Okay, loose comparison, but this triple equal is strict comparison. Why? Because this double equal compares only the values, but triple equals compares the values as well as the data types. Okay, that means here the data type of this is integer, the data type of it is what? String. So in case if we give double equal, then it will only compare the values. So 5 and 5, these are all same. So in case of double equal, this will be true. Okay, but in case of triple equal, this will compare if the values is equal. Yes, the value is equal, and also it will check, this will check if the data type is also same. No, here it is integer and here it is string, so output should be false. Okay, so this will be the output in case of triple equal. Okay, so let me copy it and let me show you in the IDE. Sorry. So Okay, so output should be false, as you can see. Okay, and if this is double equal, that means the values are same. Okay, values are same but data types are different. So for double equal, the output should be true because the data types are different is okay, but values are same. Okay, as you can see, this is true. Okay, so I hope you understood. Okay, so let me share the next question. So the next question is regarding this: what will be the output of the following CSS code? So here at first, let me show you the HTML code that is inside the body, and here it is a div tag. Inside that they have written hello. Okay, with same ID test and same class name test. Okay, having same ID, having same class name test. Okay, and they are giving some properties to the ID and some properties to the class. That is hash test, this is ID, and dot test, this is class. So they are adding these properties: width, height, background color, and this color. Here also they have written the same: width, height, background color. So the funda to understand here is that which property will override whom. So this is what you have to understand. So basically in HTML, the ID tag, the ID will override the class name. Okay, the ID properties will override the class name. That means whatever written here, that will be populated in the output. That means inside ID, the width is 100, height is 100, and background color is red. So red, blue, sorry, red 100 will be the output. Okay, so this will be the output. Okay, so red 100 pixel, 100 pixel will be the output. But before that, let me share, let me copy it. Okay, so yeah, so as you can see, they have just written the ID and test, but having different values, but the properties are same. So let me share it. Reload. As you can see, the background color red and the font is white. Okay, and height is 100 pixel and the width is 100 pixel. Okay, so guys, I hope you understood which is overriding whom. That is, the ID is having background color red and this is shown to UI, not blue. Okay, so class is not like superior over test ID. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. Okay, so let me show you the next question that is regarding this: what is the purpose of the alt attribute in an image tag? What will be the output? Sorry, what is the purpose of the alt attribute in an image tag? To define the size of the image, to define the URL of the image, to provide alternate text for the image, or to apply CSS style to the image. What will be the correct answer for this scenario? Okay, so I'm giving you like for 10 seconds, so please pause the video, give the answer in the comment section, and let's see if you are right or wrong. So I hope you will cross verify it. Okay, so in this case, you have to opt for this option to provide alternate text for the image. So I hope your answer is also same. So if you also answer same, then mark is 100. Okay, so let me share it. Okay, so let's say inside tag there is nothing. Okay, so inside image tag there will be src property and alt property. So inside src, let's say you have not added any file. Okay, you have not added any file. Inside alt tag you have written the file is not found. Okay, so what will be the shown inside, sorry, what will be shown inside here? The file is not found. Okay, let's say if any network error are there, if any file problems are there, then the alt tag having the value will be shown in the UI. Okay, so I hope you understood. That means the alternate text. Okay, alternate text for the image. So the correct answer will be option C. Okay, so the next question will be: what will be the output of the following JavaScript code snippet? Console.log type of null, null, object, undefined, error. So this is the object. Okay, so this is the output. I hope nothing confusing. Okay, so without explaining, I am skipping this. Okay, so if you have any contradictory answer, then please give the answer in the comment section and be wise while explaining. Okay, so I hope this much is enough for the HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So these are what you will be asked. Okay, so let me share one question regarding HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So this is the second HTML, CSS, JavaScript quiz question. So please pause the video and try to solve the problem, because otherwise this will not be helpful. Because let's say this is your real exam environment. Okay, and you are giving exam. So which of the following code is correct for adding an audio file into web page? So I hope this is visible to you. So let me just zoom it. Okay, I hope you have given the answer in the comment section. So if you don't know, then please Google it and give the answer, because after Googling, you will be able to answer more than one question. You will be familiar with more than 3 to 4 questions other. Okay, so I hope you understood. So these are all from the HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So please give importance to whatever I have shown to you. This type of questions will be asked you only. Okay. So the question was regarding create a simple web page with the following requirements. The page should have a button labeled change background. When the button is clicked, the background color of the page should change to a random color. Display the current background color in the center of the page in the format. Current color is to has rrgbb. So this is the hex code format, so maintain this. Okay, so basically this label should be equal to the output. Okay, requirement output, and this label also should be in the same format. Okay, so let me show you the sample input output. So basically in exam you will see this type of an image in the input section, like a page with a background white and this label and this button with label change background. Okay, and output will be like a random color, color name and random color with the background, and another image, another background. Okay, so this type of images will be shown in the background, I mean in the output section. Just you have to validate that. Okay, so basically in exam you will see this type of environment, like one HTML form file, one CSS file, and one JS file will be there, and in this format only. Okay, you have to link that CSS file, you have to link that JS file into your code. Okay, like the external CSS file and external JS file, you have to import that into your HTML code. Okay, so I hope you understood. So let me show you the sample solution. So just before I show you the solution, I would request you to please have the prime materials of Cognizant, in which I have included all the recent questions with answers, in which you will get all the coding questions, mock test, and all. Okay, so if you want, then please DM me at my Insta ID, instagram.com/tekno.ef. This is paid but very affordable. This cost only 69, so I hope you will not consider it. Okay, so let me show you the solution. So at first this is the format it will be given to you. Okay, and inside is css. Okay, you have to write this. Okay, inside css I am not creating another file, I am just writing inside the HTML file. Okay, just inside inside this inside style.css file, start writing from here body, then curly braces. Okay, from here. Okay, body, curly braces, this is. So let me show you the HTML file at first. So what we are doing at first, like this is additional, I have written this from my side. Okay, and here is the main thing you have to do. So at first you have to write a h1 tag. Inside that you have to write this current color label and this format. Okay, FFFF6F, because of RRGGBB format. This is the hex code format. Okay, and with the ID whatever you want. Okay, and this should be unique. And then a button tag. Inside that you have to maintain the label name, that is change background, and you have to write you have to create an ID, and this should be also unique. Okay, so our HTML things are okay. Okay, so then let me go to the HTML, sorry, CSS. Okay, so I'm giving color, I am aligning the item in the center and giving the height and background color all inside this body tag. Okay, so I am giving a font like Arial, and then I'm justifying the content in the center and also height in 100 view height. Okay, then I have given this as a container class. Okay, so this div I have given a container class. So I am changing what I'm changing the text alignment to the center. Okay, just giving the text alignment to the center to the class dot container. Okay, and these are actually additional thing, like I'm giving this id a font size of 24 pixel and giving a margin at the bottom 20 pixel. So actually these are from my side, these are not requirements. Okay, then there was a button tag, right? So I am changing some requirements, like changing the padding. Okay, 10 pixel 20 pixel at the XY axis and font size 18 pixel, and cursor I'm making the cursor as pointer. Okay, then border none, so that the border will be removed, and background color will be this. Okay, this has code like sky blue, and then color is white. This is the color of the font. Okay, then border radius 5 pixel. Okay, the radius of the corner will be reduced. Okay, then a transition, whenever I'll click on that, the transition of color changing will be for 0.3 second. Okay, and whenever I'll hover on the button, the color will be changed to this deep blue. Okay, so let me show you at first how it will be. So like at the first, the background color is white. Why? Because we have written that by default the background color will be what? The background color will be for what? For body, the background color will be white. Okay, and height will be this 100 view height, that means 100%. Okay, and all the items at the center. Okay, at the first. Okay, by default, and all are at the what? At the center, and the container is also center. And for for button, the color of the font is white, and the border radius, that means the corner, is like a round shaped, and the background color of the button is this blue. Okay, as you can see, as we have written there. Okay, so now our task is, whenever we will click on this, then the background color will be changed, as well as this color code will be changed. Okay, like this way. Okay, so for that, what we have to do, we have to implement JavaScript code. Okay, and also you can see here, like when I'm hovering on this, the color is changing. Okay, color is changing to deep blue. Okay, and the font color is white, and the color of the button is like sky blue, or like that. Okay, so I hope this is clear. And now I have to implement the JavaScript code. So at first I am writing a function get random color, so that we can get the random color. Okay, and color letters is equal to this. So these are the letters which we have to include inside the hex code. So that's, these are the all thing we had to include. Okay, apart from this, nothing actually acceptable. Okay, so at first we are initializing the color as hash, so that we can concatenate anything from these. Okay, in the form of rrgbb. Okay, so at first we are writing a for loop from 0 to the 6th, because the format for hex code is only containing 6 letters, that is rrgbb. So we are going up to 6 letter. Okay, then we are getting the random color using math.random, and we are getting the floor value using math.floor. Then let's say we got let's say 10, let's say 10, or let's say 11. Okay, we got a random number, that is 11. Okay, so I have to fetch letters of 11. That means we have to fetch the 11th character of that letters string. Okay, so 11th character is A, so color will be concatenated with that A. Okay, so hash was there inside color, then A will be concatenated. So this way it will go up to 6. Then total 6 characters will be there. Those will be the hex code for that. Okay, and after that we are returning that color after all the iteration. Okay, then we are having another function, that is change background color. Inside that we have created another variable constant new color, and we are calling the function which is returning the random color. Okay, random color, we are storing that here. Okay, then we are storing the background color, document.body.style.background color. We are changing the background color is equal to new color. Okay, so new color, this color will be assigned to the background color. Okay, and as we have to update the value of this as well, so we have to update this way. So the value was like current color is to hash FFFFF. Okay, and the ID of corresponding H1 that color display. So we have to fetch that get element by ID that color display and dot text content. So we are updating that value color current color is to dollar curly braces and this new color whatever we got using random color. Okay, so we'll assign that here. Okay, so the color is changed, sorry, the label is changed. Then we are getting the change color button ID. So we have to call that to change the color. So document.element by ID, we have to call that button ID, so that whenever we'll click on that, the color will be changed. So we have to add an event listener. So add event listener, the event is click. Okay, so whenever we'll click on that, then do this thing. Okay, do this thing, that is change background color. So that means change background color is the function, so that this will perform. Okay, so that means the background color will be changed, and in the same time the label will be also changed. Okay, so I hope you understood. So let me just take to you. Okay, so let me just reload this. Okay, so if I click on this, then background color will be changed, and also whenever I am clicking on it, the value of this is also automatically changing. Okay, so these are all you have to do. Okay, so I hope you understood. So if you understood, then please subscribe this channel and also like this, and please share this content with your friends so that they can also take help. Okay, so let's see the question. So the question is, you are tasked with creating an image showcase application where users can view and interact with a collection of thumbnail images. Your task is to complete the HTML, CSS and JavaScript code to implement the following functionalities, right? So if this is not visible, then listen me carefully. Okay, so objectives are create a division with class image display where the selected image will be displayed in a larger view. So very basic task. And ensure all images with the class thumbnail have a width of 100 pixel and height of 70 pixel in the gallery. Implement a JavaScript function that allows users to click on a thumbnail image to display the image in a larger view below with class selected image within the application successfully, right? And as you can see, the expected output is as shown below, right? So as you can see, you are given 3 editor like HTML, CSS and JavaScript here. This is not properly visible, but you will be provided with 3 file, right? HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So you don't have to write all the code in a single editor, right? So I hope you understood. So you have to write an external CSS, external JavaScript. Okay, so I'm not going to solve the problem, but the task is very simple, very easy. So you can use onecompiler.com because it can provide you the real-time exam environment, and you can use any image from the internet, so please use those. The task is very simple and easy. I don't think I have to solve the problem, but still if you need help, then please let me know in the comment section. But I think already some of our subscribers, some of our family members have given the answers in the comment section, so please go through those. So And at the end also, if you want the prime materials of any company, then please let me know in the comment section, or you can tag me at my Insta ID, instagram.com/tekno.ef. This is paid but very affordable. Okay, so thank you for today's session.